What's happening, everybody? Ryan Thomas here, live on the Thomas Take Sports Podcast. This is a big day for MMA fight fans because today, Friday, August 7th, we have Bellator MMA fights tonight, and then tomorrow we have some UFC Fight Night action. So in this quick edition of the Thomas Take Sports Podcast, my goal is to provide fight fans with reasonable fight picks for tonight's main card of Bellator 243. The main event, Michael Chandler versus Benson Henderson. Benson Henderson, the former UFC lightweight champion. Michael Chandler, the former Bellator lightweight champion. Michael Chandler really in need of a win. Benson Henderson really in need of a win. Both fighters are top 10 in their division. Obviously, in Bellator's lightweight division, Michael Chandler has been a top 3 name for probably around the last 10 years. So I will provide you my fight pick for the main event of Chandler versus Benson Henderson. Tonight we got Matt Mitrione as well as Timothy Johnson, Curtis Millender versus Saba Homasi, Miles Fury Jury versus Georgie Karakaian, and Adam Borics versus Mike Hamill. So let's dive into it with the opener on the main card. Adam Borics versus Mike Hamill. I'm going with Adam Borics, a rising prospect in the sport. He has a record of 14-1 and plenty of fight finishes to his resume. Miles Fury Jury versus Georgie Karakaian. Miles Jury has only lost 5 pro MMA fights. All 5 of those pro MMA fights were against eventual top contenders in this sport. So Miles Jury, who defected from the UFC to Bellator, is looking to get back in the win column. I think he does get the win. So we have Borics and Jury with W's. Curtis Millender versus Saba Homasi. Millender, USA wrestler, USA well-rounded mixed martial artist who is climbing the Bellator ranks. I love quite a few of these fighters that Bellator has been able to pluck from the NCAA, rankings and bring them into mixed martial arts. Create these phenoms, create these prospects. And Millender has been in the MMA game for a little while now, but no doubt about it, I think with a win over Saba Homasi tonight, it'll continue this upward trajectory for Millender. So I have Millender winning that fight. Co-main event, Matt Mitrione versus Timothy Johnson, 2 former UFC heavyweights. Matt Mitrione, he really needs to get back in the win column. He's coming off of that loss to Ryan Bader in the Bellator Heavyweight Grand Prix. I think Mitrione does get it done via knockout over Timothy Johnson. And then for the main event, last and certainly not least, Michael Chandler versus Benson Henderson. I'm going with Michael Chandler via knockout. It's very rare that Benson Henderson has been finished in his career, but I think Michael Chandler is going to get it done tonight. So there you have it. Borics, Jury, Millender, Mitrione, and Chandler. Virtually all the favorites tonight I do have winning for Bellator 243, Chandler versus Henderson 2. There you have it. I'm Ryan Thomas. That was the Thomas Take Sports Podcast Fight Picks for Bellator 243. For more on the Thomas Take Sports Podcast, tune in on Apple Podcasts, tune in on Spotify, and tune in on Google Podcasts. Thank you very much, everybody. Stay safe and enjoy the fights.